All right, you're in.
Welcome. Joe's going to be here in a minute. He has a football game that he forgot about. He coaches little kids, so basically it's just um, kids running with the ball in the wrong direction. So I'm going to cover for the beginning of this, and then Joe will come in and he'll take over.
Andy D. Fish, slightly kind of rarely seen on.
Yeah, I'm not known for being the camera guy, but it's election day. And in celebration, we're going to do something a little different. Domestic shipping is usually $10. Today, if you spend $100, it's free. And that's in celebration of our U.S. Customers, again, being election day. International shipping, Adam, what are we at?
We're at 35 flat rate.
35 flat rate for international. Domestic, $10 if you spend under 100, but if you spend over 100, which is not hard to do, free shipping time. We're going to try something a little different. We have two camera setups so that we can get a better look at the books. We're going to see if this works out a little bit better.
Our video quality is looking a little bit better tonight, so that's actually exciting.
I still think we should change back to the old.
We are changing back to the old internet. Yeah, if you're all looking to change from Spectrum to Verizon, I would stick with Spectrum.
Don't do it.
Don't make the change.
All right, first up, we've got some obscure stuff. Adam and I were talking tonight that I think Robo Picto focuses a lot on kind of obscure Golden Age. We all here at Picto like the weird Golden Age stuff. This is a Tim Holt, number 38. It's beautiful color. I'm going to put it over on the second camera so we can try this out.
Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, send it. Yeah. No, we'll be okay here.
This will be fun. I think whenever we don't have Joe, I think you and I suddenly appreciate all that Joe actually does.
I'm just curious how this is going to. This could be a disaster,
I expect it to be a disaster.
I do appreciate everyone kind of bearing with us,
So this is Tim Holt, 38. It's fine minus. Do we have the?
Oh yeah. I can. Yep. We sure do.
Yes, it's working. All right. Tim Holt 38. It's a fine minus 5.5, and it's only $78. And I got to tell you, this is not only a great cover, but the color is amazing. Look at the way that red and the blue and the yellow just pop on that black background. These are really cool. Tim Holt, Adam, what's your favorite Tim Holt movie?
You know what's funny? I often get Tim Holt and the Durango Kid mixed up.
Buckaroo Banzai is the correct answer.
I love Buckaroo Banzai. I absolutely love Buckaroo Banzai.
That's the correct
answer. Guys, pardon my reach. I'm going to move this light up once. Then you're going to put that on top of there the way it was on top of that one?
Yep, I sure do.
That should definitely reduce the glare a little bit.
We should do a behind the scenes episode so they can see all the.
They can see the disaster that is behind us.
That is behind us.
All right, we're getting glare on top, guys. Let us know if that looks better. That color should look a little bit better. The light was actually just like directly on it. That looks much better. Okay. It was still a slight glare, but
feed's still behind me, so.
Here, we'll just move that forward just a tad. All right.
Excellent. So hopefully this works. All right. Anyway, Tim Holt, number 38. It's a fine minus 5.5. It's only $78. Westerns, I got to be honest with you, they've always been dead, but I really feel like they have a chance of coming back. And I did correctly predict the rise of pre-code horror and the rise of Bronze Age horror.
That you did.
When I tell you this, I'm not just making it up. Yes, and Frazetta did work on many of these titles as well. All right, next book, Adam. As we switch our cameras around, it's the ever popular, or actually, you could just stay on the second camera. Right?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could just stay on the second camera. Why keep bouncing back? Yeah.
I know everybody wants to see my pretty face, but you're here to buy comic books. So here's the Superman. Probably would help if I took the little tag off so I know what I'm talking about. Ever popular Superman. Great Kurt Swan cover. This one is a Superman 157. Joe says it's got a Swan Klein cover and art. VG40 for $44. You know what I love about this era of DC Supermans? Well, one, the little Superman bullet. Look at that. It's got the
yep.
busting thing.
That is neat.
Image. But look at the amount of words on here, because every single newsstand seller in the world always said, "Hey, this ain't a library. and would basically throw you
I'll
out.
throw you out.
You're trying to make a decision on that book, and you can't because it's too hard to read. Picture you're 8 years old trying to quick read this.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Great color on this one. It's a Superman 157 VG40 for $44. And Joe, did you win?
Oh, we did, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that 1 in 13?
I think we won 3 games this year.
Okay, well, it's better than nothing.
That you guys didn't keep score.
Well, I keep score.
All right, next up.
You guys look like you got this figured out.
We don't.
This seems like it might actually work. DC Special number 29. This is a Neil Adams cover. And of course, Notorious Hitler cover. Also got a couple of swastikas on there.
I think that's a bomb.
And I do think
It's
that,
a Nazi bomb.
is he punching the Nazi bomb?
I don't really know.
I don't know what Batman was planning on doing other than blowing up.
I think Neil needed a little more direction in this cover.
Yeah, and his Hitler's got a little bit of extra muscle to him, but that's okay. It's a great cover because you got the Golden Age Batman, you got the Golden Age Superman, Golden Age Green Lantern. I would assume all the characters are probably Golden Age. But
That would make sense for them fighting Hitler, right? Hitler wasn't around in the Silver Age.
You had a computer?
unless they sent his head to the moon, like I thought. Very fine near mint. DC Special number 29, 90, $52.
$52.
It's like we're giving that thing away.
Guys, bear with us. As Andy T. Fish mentioned earlier, we're still playing around with the new dual cameras. We're actually streaming to YouTube tonight as well. So tell your friends. If they're not on IG, they can always watch us on YouTube.
Now, the only thing with this one is that the color I'm seeing, it looks awful orange.
It looks a little
Does look
light.
It looks
does look
washed
a little,
out. And
yeah,
this is really got amazing color.
does.
Let's see if this looks any better. I think you're behind me by about 45 seconds. So
That looks better when you lift it up like that. Yeah.
does look better. You just don't get the whole.
I was hoping that was the skipper hat from Gilligan's Island.
Oh, that'd be a little. Oh, you want it?
Do you still have it?
Yeah, of course. It's actually Frankenstein's wearing it.
He is.
Okay.
But anyway, this one is really a beautiful VFNM 90. So up higher is better.
Now that color looks a little bit better, Joe, right?
That color looks better. Yep.
Picto full down.
All right, we'll be good. Viewers are dropping off, but all right, there we go. I think that color looks
You like that one?
better. Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually closer. It's not orange, it's red.
it is red. The color is a tad bit closer.
Honest to God, guys, the color on this one is fantastic. So if you're showing up orange on yours,
You want a chair or something? Well, yeah. I guess I don't know what. Do we want to try and do it from this camera? See if the colors are back to
Oh, that's a good idea.
normal. We can just run like a normal show without using both
Oh,
cameras.
you don't want to use the stand?
Well, I just thought like maybe with you standing there, we never seem to have a problem with the colors.
Oh, let's jump back to the other camera.
Let's try that.
Click on that.
Let's try that.
It's also, you guys making muffins in here?
It is pretty hot.
It's like 1,000,000 degrees in here.
I don't know how much my glasses are showing it, but they're instantly fogging up the second.
All right, so the colors on here I think look better. Your color looks terrible. You look like Casper in there.
Do I look like a ghost?
I think you actually, personally, I think you look decent.
I mean, you always look good.
Well, I haven't been out in the sun very often. It's winter time.
All right, we'll just try one camera. We'll go back to one camera, or how we originally did it.
So the color looks better.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, is it the camera, not the angle?
No, maybe no. I think maybe no. We'll just keep doing it like this. I think it's probably fine.
What do you think? The election results come out, or we finish our show tonight first?
I don't think our show does even. I think the election results come in before we actually get through the end of
I think you're right.
the show.
Here's a great one. Popular Comics. It's number 43, and it features the Gangbusters, which is a very popular radio show and movie serial. Later became a TV series. If you ever get a chance to see the serial, it's really great stuff. Call this one a good, very good 3.0 for $175, and it's got a Burroughs Tarzan story, which is kind of neat.
Did you do you know who created Gangbusters?
No, I don't.
Philip R. Lord.
Oh, really?
Yep.
In relation to Jack?
I don't think so, but it's on the cover. So I didn't know it.
Based on Phil 8. Philip H. Lord.
Oh,
That's Philip R. Lord's brother.
Funny enough, had the same name, but different middle initial.
Miller Biff is saying this is hilarious. You guys rock. Lawrence, we appreciate you checking out the show, man. We appreciate you always tuning in. All you guys tune in. John, Miller Biff, Crazy for Comics,
There's
John
a pretty good
Ross.
chance I'm going to get carried out of here with fluff sweat.
You wanna switch?
Because it's hot. These lights are hot too. You
Yeah,
think it's hot over there? Come over here.
Yeah. Well, that's why I thought to switch.
All right, what do we got here? Spider-Man.
Spidey 122.
122. Death of the Green Goblin.
Yep.
That's very sad.
John Romita cover.
John Romita cover. Hung out with John Romita Jr. this weekend. That was a lot of fun. This is a John Romita cover with Kane art. It's a VG -3.5, and it's $110.
It's got great color. It looks really solid. It's got a sub crease.
It is a shame. This is the better issue of the two, don't you think?
I mean, the 121. I mean, this is a better cover than the 121.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I like this cover better.
I think you get giant rocks in your
I think this is a more dynamic cover.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you got.
Oh, you don't like looking at Spider-Man's butt?
Well, yeah, it's just a little odd. Although I guess you get Green Goblin's butt in this one.
Yeah, you get a little bit of butt in it.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, your lovely wife is doing a card set of this storyline.
I believe that's NDA. So, oops. I think we haven't heard that.
Take it back. We didn't know that.
3.5, 110. Yeah, I should decide an NDA.
Trying to be a bit topical. My bad.
I didn't say it. You didn't sign the NDA. She and I did.
Yeah.
All right. Planet Comics. It's featuring, is there a TTA 93 tonight? No. There's a TTA, but I don't know if there's a 93. Do you, Joe?
I'm not sure. I gave Adam the stack early.
Yeah.
I know we have one coming up if it's not tonight, it's coming up next week or next show.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we announced free shipping, which is going to be on a banner running across the bottom. Of the
Oh,
screen,
nice.
Oh, yep.
That's great.
Shikes.
Yeah.
So this is what are we looking at? Planet Comics number 44. It's from September of 1946. So nice late golden age. Tape on the spine. Top staple is detached. It's a dueling cover and Lily Renee art. Now, if you don't know who Lily Renee is, you really need to look into her because amazing lady. She made it to 100 or 99.
Oh yeah, she might have. I don't know.
She either made it to 100 or 99.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, it was definitely close.
And she was drawing pretty much her whole life. But when people say, "Oh, it's new to have," like my wife in the comic industry, no. Back in the golden age, we had plenty. Let's make it a little warmer. Back in the golden age, we had plenty of women working in comics. So anyway, this one's got beautiful color. It's a good -1.8, 170. I love these planets. I encourage you to buy this because if you don't, I will. And I've already spent too much money this weekend.
Well, I don't even know how. Like Patrick O'Brien just complimented us. I don't know how you can compliment the production of this show, but I think
the production's great.
He said love how the new releases look, and the website must have been Adam. Joe could have done that. Patrick, these books don't get graded without Joe, so
That's
he is.
True. Give Joe some credit.
He
Joe
is
does a lot. As we said at the beginning of the show.
But before,
we appreciate Joe, especially when he's not here.
That's nice. It's an office reference where you never say that to my
I never
face.
said to his face.
I don't know it because I've never watched The Office. This is the book of the night, in my opinion. This is Homer the Happy Ghost #1. It's the first Homer, obviously. It's Dan DiCarlo cover and art, and Stan Lee is alleged to have done something in here. But of course, he's alleged to have done a lot of things in a lot of places he didn't do anything. It's a VG Fine 5.0 for $235. And guys, the color on this one, in fact, when I saw Joe's grade, I thought he is smoking a crack pipe because the color on this one is fantastic. It does have a couple of creases up there and a little tick down there and a couple down there, but it's a Homer the Happy Ghost #1. All you guys chasing after Spider-Man 1, you're chasing the wrong thing. Homer. That's the book of the night. And if somebody doesn't buy it, I'm going to have to buy that one too. Do we keep these in a particular... I hate to cover up the lady getting the laundry.
I mean, that was great. She hung up Homer.
She hung up Homer, and
Yeah.
he's hooked on the line.
Yeah, that's
And
amazing.
Homer's got it all over Casper.
Yeah, Homer's not related to Casper because this is Atlas.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with Casper.
No, well, because like Spooky is Casper's cousin,
Yeah,
but Homer
this is from 1955. When's the first Casper?
is the 40s, right?
Yeah, It was 47, I think. Here's another good book, Genie number 15. Classic cover is what Joe said. I agree. What's going on in this cover, Joe?
So they all want to look at Genie, so they all move to the other side. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, tough to come up with these cheesecake covers and make them good.
Yeah, all the every
All the
month,
time.
like gets a little difficult. You can't just throw Homer the Happy Ghost on the cover where he's pinned up like a piece of laundry.
This is like the line of people talking to Veronica at shows.
That's funny.
I'm the bus driver.
You're the bus driver.
So it's a classic cover, VG40, $295. Also a great book. Sally, I'm not buying it for you, but I would think about it. Here's a great book. Showcase number 30, VG minus. This one's got Dylan Moldoff art and also Ramona Fredone. This, my friends, is the first Silver Age Aquaman. Am I too close on this end?
No. I know you don't want it to get hotter. It's just with the lighting, I can make it a little bit darker, or a little bit lighter.
Yeah. Well,
you're good. If you stand
after this row, I'm going to swap out with Joe, towel myself off, and then we can swap back.
As long as you don't die.
I'm not going to die. I'm just going to sweat.
Yeah, I gotcha. It is a little hot under that light. Yeah.
First Silver Age Aquaman.
First Silver Age Aquaman, and Ramona Fredone. You can't really see it because it's kind of small, but she did the best Aquaman, in my opinion, of the Silver Age. And it's a character that at some point he has yellow gloves early in the Golden Age, right? When you first meet Aquaman.
Oh, I don't know.
He does. This one's $350.
Oh, see, I don't know if that was a question or if you were just.
At some point in the Golden Age, he has yellow gloves.
Gotcha.
Obviously here, now I'm wondering if inside he's got yellow gloves because all that, bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, I love these early Aquamans. If you haven't read them, they're actually really great. Love the blurbs, but they blocked the book. All right, good to know. Well, again, it's a work in progress, fellas. Let me see if I can hold it up higher. Kent Blake of the Secret Service, number 10. This one's got Brodsky art. It's a good, very good. It's a beautiful cover. I don't have any of these in my collection, as Adam pointed out. It's from 1952, November, as a matter of fact. How many years ago was that?
1952. That was 62 years ago.
Look at that. That math,
72 years ago.
that math skill is just exceptional.
They just kind of seem like anti-fish books,
Yeah, I can understand why you would say that. $195 for this one. And again, I think as an artist, I don't like to cover up the art. So.
Yeah, big logo. These are cool. The Kent Blakes, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not all war covers, right?
Some of them are, like cop covers.
Yeah.
Secret Service agent.
Right.
Yep.
So why is a Secret Service agent fighting the
I've
commies?
never read the stories, but I think he starts as a GI,
Oh, I see.
then he moves
so
into the
these are
Secret
like
Service.
flashbacks.
So it must be going back to his origin.
I think so. Again, I've not read them, but I think they're collected in the latest police action that Fantagraphics is putting out, the Atlas Comics Library.
Yeah, they're doing they also did the horror ones. I picked up a couple of those.
Yeah, Adventures in Terror.
This is Marines in Battle, number 1, Russ Heath cover. Iwo Jima story by Cohen and Heath. Dick Ayers also has art in here. Centerfold's attached, that's important. It's a VG Fine 5.0, and it's only $185. And again, this is number 1. War or Western, Joe? What's coming back first?
I don't know. Depends on how tonight goes. I would say I think Westerns are better, are cooler than war myself. Like I own more Western than war books. The DC titles, those big, what are they? Is it the big 5 DC war books? Those seem like they've never really gone away. They're lesser books, but they're definitely more asked for than
Star Spangled Fighting Forces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
it's interesting because like the Atlas stuff seems to be like the more sought after for the 50s war.
Yeah.
But some of those DC war covers are absolutely amazing.
You also get like major first appearances there. You have Sergeant Rock.
Yep.
The Sergeant Rock prototypes. Those are all.
It's just funny how war books have fallen off, and it's like when we had wars, they were more popular. So obviously, depending on how the election goes,
Well, that's why I
war
said.
books might get more popular.
That's why I said.
Cross your fingers. I'm hoping for one reason that the election doesn't turn out how I want it to work. I say this with unblemished record of heterosexuality, but Andy, your haircut is spectacular.
Well, I appreciate that. My haircut is very expensive, so I appreciate that.
It's not that expensive.
It adds up.
It does, but
We got a well, Mr. Fish. It's an honor. Thank you for your service.
what service?
I think standing under these hot lights and dying.
I thought he meant Secret Service.
I am, knocking on 60.
He's in battle because checking counterfeit money is not exciting. That's funny. We were just having a conversation about counterfeit money earlier.
We were. No lie.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? We got Journey into Mystery. This is an interesting one. I don't think I've seen this one before. And I know that's sacrilege because a lot of you Marvel guys probably know this quite well. I love whatever this thing is here.
Coffee Man?
Carbon Copy Man. This was on the stands in March of 1963. Pretty amazing. So Jack Kennedy could have read this. Might have blown his mind. Kirby Ayers cover, Al Hartley art on Thor, and there's also Ditko art. We're calling this one a fine minus 5.5 for $280. But again, this one's going to be slightly rare because I've not seen.
I think in terms of the Marvel, the early Journey Thor issues, I think are the ones that come up the least amount. I think you do see Spidey from time to time. They're not easy to find, but they do come up. I feel like Journeys. I've seen less Journeys than anything else.
Yeah, and I mean this design. I know it's a Kirby design. It's just wild.
Yeah, and I love the masthead.
Yep.
And they're still on like the pre-hero kick here. The superhero kick wasn't.
Yep.
Like it was popular.
Like a pre-hero guy.
But it looks like that looks like a pre-hero guy. There's pre-hero stories. All the Ditko stories in these are all like that pre-hero style stories where it's not superhero based, which is cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess he's freezing Thor or something. All right, should we do a wall scan on?
Yeah.
That's 2 rows now.
Yeah, that's a very easy thing to do with this camera that I didn't really think about.
No?
No. We
I
should
can just hold the books up in front of the camera.
Yeah. I think that's probably the way to do it. Can also just we could move this camera in. Some of the no. You should just hold them up.
Here, you want to switch out, and I'll.
No, let's switch out. Need my glasses?
Yeah.
Here, Joe, you want to hold them against this camera?
Yeah.
Hi, Maggie.
Let me know when we're moving to camera 2.
Camera 2, you're on.
Do you want your laptop? Because mine's going to die soon.
Okay, then I'll take mine.
Yeah.
You want yours over there?
No. All right. We're camera 2?
We're on camera 2.
All right. So we've got a Tim Holt 38. This is a fine minus 5.5 for $78. And did you guys show the back cover out on this one?
I don't think we did. No.
We didn't.
This is definitely worth looking at. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's very cool.
Isn't that amazing? For only $1, you can also be the Ghost Rider.
It's that Ghost Rider mask. Have you ever seen those?
No.
I saw them on eBay years ago. They're amazing.
Yeah, that is killer. And for whatever reason, I guess I've never noticed, but Ghost Rider with eyeballs is much spookier than Ghost Rider without eyeballs.
Oh, you're right.
Because like the Phantom looks stupid when they give him eyeballs.
Yeah.
But the Ghost Rider looks
more
spooky.
Ghost Rider's pretty cool.
So that one is $78. Next up, we have Superman number 157. This is a VG 4.0 for $44. And fellers, let me know if I'm in a bad spot.
Nope.
How hot is it in there?
You're perfect.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're not wearing a nice sweater like I am.
I'm not. No. Next up, we have DC Special number 29.
Joe, come up a little bit.
Here, Maggie.
So DFNM and 9.0 for $52. Neil Adams Hitler cover here. Popular Comics number 43. This one is a good to very good 3.0 for $175.
Oh, now the color looks fine.
I wonder if it was underneath.
I think it's the way that the light was just hitting the book.
Oh, okay. So I wonder. I think we could play around with it.
I think we
figure
could,
something
yeah.
I
out.
would definitely stick with it because
We might be able to
like
get a
that.
stand
I like
here.
that
Yep.
format.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just figure something out.
Amazing Spidey 122. This is the Death of the Goblin. It is John Romita cover, VG minus 3.5. Solid, really nice colors. They got a subscription crease for 110. Love this planet. This planet is awesome.
Colors of that, they're remarkable.
And this monster here, and he's capturing women in other bubbles. Wild. So this is a good minus 1.8 for 170. Next up, Homer the Happy Ghost number 1. The first Homer. This is a VG Fine 5.0 for 235. Great colors on this Homer the Happy Ghost. It'd be cool to collect the first appearances of all the ghosts.
Yeah. What does a Casper one go for? It's like a $500-$600 book in the same shape. Right?
No, I think it's much more than that.
Much more?
Yeah. Genie number 15. This is from 1947. It's a VG 4.0 for $295. I think the spooky
pillow I can get for her.
You got it.
spooky first appearance is not nearly as expensive as a Casper first appearance. Next up, we have Showcase number 30. It's a VG minus 3.5 for $350. Next, we had a Kent Blake of the Secret Service, number 10. Oh, no. I believe this is a good to very good 3.0 for 110. And Adam, I thought this looked like a Robert Q. Sale cover. But Brodsky.
Oh, interesting.
Robert Q. Sale had a cool signature, too.
He did.
All right, next up we have Marines in Battle number 1. This one's a VG Fine 5.0 for 185. The centerfold on this one is detached. It's got a Russ Heath cover. There's an Iwo Jima story by Colin and Heath, which is cool. And then, of course, Dick Ayers art. And then last book of the review, we have Journey into Mystery number 90. This is the 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. The 8th appearance of Thor. Yeah. 8th appearance of Thor.
It's amazing. You had that great math a little bit ago, and then you just fell down the flight of stairs.
Fine minus 5.5 for 2.8. This is a really solid copy. It has a little bit of marble chipping along the edge. And then along the bottom as well. But nice copy here. Oh. Were you guys going this wall and then this wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, I figured 2 rows at a time, and then.
Are we going back to this camera?
Yep.
Okay. Next up, we have Amazing Spidey number 101. This is from October of 1971. It's the first Morbius. It's a Kane Romita cover, Kane Giacoya art. Calling this one another VG minus 3.5. Another good color book, but it has a sub crease for 135.
That's not the one with the spelling error, right? No, that's correct.
102. Yeah, has a spelling error.
Did you go to your football game in slippers?
No.
Oh.
I went downstairs.
Oh.
Changed my shoes out.
Gotcha. Didn't know. It's possible.
Yeah.
I don't think you would, but
no, it's tough to. Not that I'm doing a lot of running around. You gotta go back and forth.
Yeah, it's
slippers
slightly muddy.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Lois Lane, number 5. This is from November of 1958. This is a Swan K cover, Schaffenberger art. All right. I wrote Swan K cover and then Schaffenberger cover. So I'm guessing it's a Swan K cover and Schaffenberger art.
I'm guessing so.
This one's a VG Fine 5.0 for 175.
What do you think of that cover?
I think this one's interesting. I picked it because it's a Lois Lane 5.
So Is Lois Lane fat and she's looking in the mirror and she's slim?
I think so. That's what it looks like, right?
I think so. See,
What I give to the slim Lois Lane, I used to be like the reflection in this trick mirror. If Superman ever saw me now, I'd die.
Fattest girl in Metropolis. See, I would have bought this just because I want to read the story.
You want to know what?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Like how
why she got fat.
Yeah. I hope it's just like 3 full pages of her just eating like bonbons on the couch.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I just love how politically incorrect that thing is.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a home run.
Great. All right, next up we have Silver Surfer number 4 from February of 1969. This is the second Mephisto, and then of course the iconic cover by John Buscema, first Silver Surfer Thor battle. This one's a good minus 1/8 with tape on the spine for $2.35. I think there are 2 pieces of tape on the spine.
It was looking okay a minute ago. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
That seemed a little bright.
Seemed a little bright. Could be that big lamp.
Yep.
Pulp.
Pulptastic. I love this one. This one's great.
These are awesome. This is Planet Stories, Volume 1, Number 9, which seems pretty early for Planet. I believe this is Fiction House. Yep, Fiction House magazine. Pretty cool. Awesome cover here. This one we're calling a VG Fine 50 for $165.
Colors on this are amazing.
You know, that was in really nice shape.
Yeah, this came in a small pulp collection. Well, it was a large collection, but guy had a small amount of pulps. And we just sent the package out to CGC to get a few of them graded.
Yeah.
They were that nice. One of them was honestly the nicest page pulp I've ever seen.
Wow.
Got white pages.
Try and say that 5 times fast.
Nicest page pulp. Well, you know how pulps are.
You said it.
They're tough.
You said it once.
That's okay. I didn't want him to do 5. I was going to stop him.
I wanted to hear 5, but
So Jerry Lipinski says he should get that Lois Lane to go with Superman 221. Is Superman 221, is he fat?
Yeah, is that the one where he's like falling out of the?
I think it is.
The
Telephone booth?
telephone booth.
I don't think I know that one. I must know it. I mean,
You must know it. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. You could probably get a collection
of
of
fat.
fat.
Yeah, because I know there's a fat Flash.
There's a fat Flash.
A couple of
there's-
fat Batmans.
Yep. There's a couple of fat Supermans.
Veronica was laughing really hard at the stupid Batman covers, like Bat Baby,
Oh yeah.
and
Gets a little kind
there's
of
another
silly.
one. Yeah, I mean, I think collecting stupid covers is a great idea.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Superman Dickory website.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it is a funny.
All right. Next up, we have Famous Monsters of Filmland number 29. Didn't do any notes on this, so
Is that Jerry Lewis being attacked by
I
monsters?
believe
on the
it's
cover?
Jerry Lewis.
I don't think it is. It looks like Dean Martin.
Is that Dean Martin? It says Jerry Lewis attacked by monsters.
I know.
Is he going with?
I think it's the Flesh Eaters is what we're seeing at the top there.
Oh, okay.
That's a great one. What number is that, Joe?
This one's 29.
Yes, it's fairly early.
Yep. Calling it a 5- 5.5 for $65.
Now, I love these Famous Monsters. I just bought a whole stack of them at that show on Saturday.
Yeah, these are really cool. Especially if you're a big fan of the.
Now, your father-in-law collects these. Does he have all the early ones?
Yeah, he's got most of the early ones. I know he's got 1 to 4, and then he gets after that. He has most of them, but he's missing a few here and there.
Yeah.
Try and get him to send me a list, but
Yeah.
all right. Next up, we have Daredevil number 4. This is from October of 1964. The first Purple Man. It's a Kirby Coletta cover. Joe Orlando art. It's a good 2.0 for $95.
Now, honestly, of the first 4 covers, I think this is the best one.
Oh, really?
I think it's better than the one.
Okay.
I love the yellow Daredevil. I also love the idea of that girl hoping that she doesn't know that he's blind, because if a blind superhero said, "Hold on, we're going to jump off this roof,"
Oh, yeah.
I think I wouldn't be going along with him.
Yeah. Well, would you go along with any superhero that's
Jumping off a roof?
Jumping off
Probably not. No. I'm not a go along kind of guy.
No, that's fair. I think you'd be like, I'm gonna get out of
I'm
here.
good.
I'm gonna get out of here by myself.
I carry a firearm. I don't need a superhero.
We've got, don't forget Fat Man the Human Flying Saucer, and then how could you guys forget the Blob? He is the quintessential fat character.
Oh yeah, the Blob.
I'd say Herbie.
Yeah, Herbie the Fat
Yeah.
Wonder, right?
I guess I was thinking just if you
Fury.
just
I think you were talking more like superheroes,
Mainstream,
mainstream guys.
yeah,
that
like
were
not
fat.
traditional fat superheroes, just like because like Herbie was just always fat. Like it's something about like Flash.
Yeah. Oh,
getting
I see what you're saying. Herbie's
That
character
was-
is fat. Yeah.
That was the funny thing about that Justice League pilot, if you ever see it. Flash guy's a little chubby.
Oh really?
And,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh.
that suit doesn't hide anything.
If you, I mean, no superhero is actually going to be chubby, right? They're all going to be in insane shape, which is what they are.
Would it be funny to have an actual superhero now that's
Like
overweight?
a little out of shape.
Maybe a lot out of shape.
Because there are some people out of shape that can run. You know, there are marathon runners.
If-
Well, I guess not marathon, but like you see people running. And
Is
you're
that
like,
all that-
how's that
I
guy?
mean, see,
How's that
Yeah.
guy running?
if Superman was here,
Yeah.
there's no way he can work out his muscles because he can lift a planet.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he would be flabby.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
He'd still be Superman,
yeah. So he'd be able to do all that stuff, but
but he wouldn't.
He
He
wouldn't
wouldn't have
look.
any.
He wouldn't look good.
He wouldn't have any definition. He'd have to wear a padded suit like George Reeves.
Oh, that's funny.
That is, yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Battlefield number 4. This is from October of 1952. It's a Carl Burgos cover. Features Sid Shore's art, and Robert Q. Sale art.
That's a great one.
So VG Fine 5.0 for $195. 52 big pages of war on the battlefield. That's a great one. See, that looked. This looked Severin to me. The lines,
John or Marie?
John. I would have guessed John Severin on that one.
Let me see it. It's Burgos, right?
It's
You said it's
Burgos,
Burgos, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
have a
again,
hard time identifying Burgos.
there's also you're forgetting the one other guy it could be. Bill Everett.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. When they all work in that scratchy style, it's so freaking tough.
You guys did a great job of Never mind. We got a
Not mixing them up.
Frontline Combat number 15 from January 1954. This is the last issue of Frontline Combat. It's cool.
That is cool. It's
So-
great cover.
Wally Wood cover and art. George Evans art. Jack Davis art, and John Severin art. So fine minus 5.5 for $175.
Wally Wood also had like the way that Kurtzman could draw war. I feel like Wally Wood also had like a weirdly innocent way of drawing war.
Yeah.
I don't think it's nearly as innocent.
It's not nearly as innocent as Kurtzman.
because Kurtzman's very cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think exaggerated features on Wood's guys, like their eyes are kind of big, and
I don't think either of them served.
Have you guys ever seen the Wally Wood?
Wally Wood did.
He did. Okay.
I think.
Have you guys ever seen the Wally Wood postcards?
Yes.
They're
No.
amazing. They're like horror postcards, and they're from the 70s. I think they did
Oh.
30 of them.
Interesting.
They're amazing.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw them for the first time a couple weeks ago. All right, next up we have Lone Ranger number 34. Had to throw a Western in here. They have VG Fine 5.0 for $30.
That's a nice looking 5.0.
Yeah, it's a great colors in this one. Nice painted cover.
I like the Lone Ranger with the red shirt.
That's my preferred costume. I tell you my Captain Action story.
No.
I went out. Jason had that blue suit. Got the blue suit. I had 2 Plain Mantis figures. I didn't look at the other one. I thought that I had the red costume already, so I undressed the red costume to put the blue costume on. Found out that I needed the whatever it was. It was backwards, but so then I was spend the entire afternoon dressing my doll back up. But
All right, next up we have Detective Comics number 323 from January 1964. This is a Moloff cover and art. Features Joe Serta art on the Martian Manhunter backup story. So it's a VG plus 4.5 for $70.
That's an interesting cover. Shelley at this point, I don't know if he knows what's coming. That like Bob Kane is going out and Carmine is coming in.
Oh, interesting.
Because it seems like the art changes a little bit.
Okay.
Now Jack Kennedy didn't read that one. 64.
No, he did not. No, 60 January 64, early 64.
Yeah.
Jack Kennedy reading Detectives.
No.
Oh.
No, but earlier he said that.
He could have read I think it was the
It was the Journey into Mystery.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
March of '63. Yep. All right, next up we have Hulk number 102 from April of 1968. This is a Marie Severin cover, and it of course is Hulk 1, takes the numbering over from Tales to Astonish. It's a good minus 1/8 with a large piece out of the bottom right for $70.
So that's actually Hulk 7.
It's actually Hulk 7, you're right. Yep.
If they had not done the weirdo numbering thing.
Yeah.
I
Because nothing takes the numbering over from Hulk, right? It just stopped at 6.
no, just stop at 6. I love doing the Star Wars thing.
No, don't do that.
Episode 3 is actual
Well,
episode 1.
So I don't think that's the same as this.
No, I don't.
No.
The Star Wars thing doesn't make any sense because it's the first Star Wars movie.
Although if they just called it Hulk 7, I probably would have been happier with that.
This Hulk 7?
Yeah, and there could just be an
Do
X
you know why they did that?
because it took over for Tales of Suspense.
Okay, but why?
Tales to Astonish.
Tales to Astonish.
So, but why would they want to bother with that?
What do you mean?
Why do you think they would bother changing it from 7 to 102
Are you asking why they wouldn't just put it back at 1?
or 7?
Well,
This
7
was-
would
this was-
actually. 7 would actually make sense.
This is a period where they didn't do that. They didn't do resets, so they didn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
Yeah,
go
well,
back to 1.
what they did it the same with Cap, right?
Yeah, he took the numbering over from Tales to Suspense.
The
When
reason was because when kids saw books on the newsstand that had higher numbers, they were more likely to buy it.
because they thought it was an established title,
Oh,
right?
interesting. So 7 would have been too early?
Might have been.
Because 7 would have been a good idea if you scrap the numbering from Tales.
Well, then they did
Tales
it back in the
to
day because it was more for the post office to
Yeah.
fill subscriptions for 1, right?
Although it would have been weird to see Hulk 1 through 6 with
Yeah.
like Ditko and Kirby,
Right, and then this,
and then 102 be number 7.
and it's what 4 years later,
It's
right?
Marie Severin.
That is, yeah.
4 or 5, right?
Yeah. It's a substantial amount.
Oh, hey, Tales to Astonish 93.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Tales to Astonish number 93. This is from July of 1967. Another Marie Severin cover with Giacoya ink. Dan Atkins art on this one. It's a good 2-0 for $95. Classic Surfer Hulk cover here. And actually, Hulk's face looks a little mean in that one.
It does.
I'm surprised they didn't make her scrap it.
I know.
Looks a little angry.
He does.
All right, should we tag Adam in?
Yeah, you want to?
I think we should keep the rotating.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Adam doesn't like us touching his camera.
No. It's not that I don't like you touching my camera. I just come here. Just all right. Okay, you ready? So you gotta when you touch things, you just gotta be careful. So
Yeah.
just scroll here.
Yeah.
And then when it says show,
Yeah.
that's how you show the thing. Then you click
So
it.
how
when
do
it
I
says hide, you
how do
click
I
hide.
scroll?
Just Joe, you scroll like you do on a computer. You ever use a Mac before?
Yeah.
Use 2 fingers. and then
Use 2
scroll.
fingers. Okay.
Don't you run a Mac downstairs?
I do, but I don't do it that way.
Oh, all right.
I have the I use the guide, the Mac guide for dummies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't have Adam. You have
You have what? You have Mike Nesmith.
like that's it.
Right.
Oh, that was the mic joke. Oh wow, that's funny. I did not get that earlier.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
I
like
thought-
when you don't get a joke, you just let it lay there.
You know, I was. Is there a second character that comes to mind?
Then Mike Nesmith.
Yep. Get this one right. So it's kind of a compliment.
Okay. Jimmy Nesmith.
Steve Zizi.
Steve Zuzu. Oh, from
Life
Life
Aquatic.
Aquatic.
It was red.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten that
I would
one.
never got that.
No.
But he did wear a red cap.
And where's above his ears?
I think he wore. Weren't they orange?
I thought they were red, but he always wore the suit.
The blue.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, anyway, that's a good movie, Life Aquatic.
It might be Wes Anderson's best, honestly.
Hey, that's
It's
what I've been
up
saying.
there with Rushmore.
Yeah, you used to laugh at me when I said that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think it's truly one of the. All right. Anyways, guys, up here, Journey to Mystery number 97. This is from October of 1963. Happy November, by the way. Kirby Russo's cover. Kirby Heck and Tier art. We're calling it the VG40 for $68. And Joe, I don't know if we mentioned, are we open to offers right now?
Oh yeah, why not? We'll open it up to offers.
All right, guys, we're open to offers. So send them up. Cool beans. Up here, one of my favorite Steranko covers. Cap number 111.
It's Franco's birthday today.
Adam, move over 1/2 step that way. Perfect.
Is it Steranko's birthday?
It is. He's 86.
No way.
Mhm.
Oh, that's wild. Oh, November 5th. That's amazing. All right, Cap 111 from March of 1969. As Joe noted, classic Steranko cover and interior art. We're calling this a VG 50. VG Fine 50 for $48.
Oh, that's a cheap price.
It is. Happy birthday, Jim. Or yesterday? Today?
Not today.
Today. Happy birthday, Jim.
Jack notes that Nesmith had the cotton ball on the top, which that is true.
Oh.
Now, why are you wearing that hat? You had said.
Yeah, are you cold? It's like 85 degrees outside.
It was cold.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be cold today. So
Okay.
And
same
he
reason
didn't,
I'm wearing a sweater.
he didn't want to take it off. All right, that's
Commit.
fair. Yeah, yeah.
This apartment is very poorly insulated.
Oh, it's
So
terrible.
Usually freezing.
Yeah.
I'm basically homeless. So I woke up this morning. It was very cold inside, so I had to put it on. Then opened the windows, and realized, oh, it's actually warm outside.
I'm basically homeless.
So, anyways, up here, guys, War by Night number 17
Adam, go half step that way.
from
Perfect.
May of 1970. Oh, I see how the camera's angled. May of 1974. This is a Kane Giacoya cover. Don Perlin interior art. VF minus 75 for $22. Guys, this book is up on the website.
I love Werewolf by Night.
As is the War by Night. This is a neat cover.
It's a great cover.
As is I think well over 1,000 comic listings now. Joe, does that sound about right to you?
I think so, yeah.
So guys, RoboPictoComics.com. I feel like we don't push the website here enough. RoboPictoComics.com. You can combine shipping here, and there's free shipping on the website over $25. So if you find something on the site for $25, you can have your Tuesday order shipped for free by simply inquiring about anything up on the site.
Are you complaining because the Captain America?
No, you guys just make me laugh because I know how it went. You guys sat in the other room. You were eating Elio's pizza, and then you were like,
We're pretty
shoot.
much taking a nap, and then we realized the wall.
shoot, the wall's not up, and then the two of you probably just threw it.
No, it was totally me throwing it up. But
Yeah.
it was,
To be there, there was like some preparation time in between the two, and then we took a little bit of preparation.
it's 6:02.
I love it.
I
We
realized the wall
did
was
get them all pinned in the website.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No. It's just you guys make me laugh.
But no, that's exactly.
'Cause I know-
what happened. In fact, we said, "What if we just stay here on the couch?"
This Elio's pizza is delicious. Which, by the way, we need to get them to sponsor the show just so we can
I know.
eat Elio's pizza every
Oh.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a good
For
point.
free, yeah.
You're right.
Although it's only $5 for a box.
That's true. Yeah. I guess it's the idea of getting
I know
sponsored
Adam's
by.
homeless, but you know, we can afford $5.
I don't know how much Victor is struggling. All right, no, I'm just kidding, guys. Up here, Captain America number 113 from May of 1969. Another classic Steranko cover. Steranko Palmer interior art. Also Fine Plus 6.5 for $58.
Now I believe this, which came out the same year that Cap 111 and Cap 110 came out, JFK did not read, but this won cover of the year over those two covers.
It did, yeah.
So
Oh.
in 1968,
Yep.
more people liked the 113 than they liked the 111 and 110,
Yeah, they had
along with any other
there was
comic
a
cover.
different award ceremony back then.
Remind me again. Do you like the 110 better than the 111?
Yes.
You like the 110 better than the
I
111?
do.
I also like the 110 better than the 111.
111 is great, and actually 113 is great too.
I like all Steranko's covers, but
I like more action. I feel like the plain backdrop works. It's not like it's a bad cover. It's just I like the 110 more. You know?
Mike, can we get the grade and price on the Planet?
we
Right
sure
behind your head.
we sure can. Yes.
So we actually have a Planet Comics and a Planet Pulp.
So we've got, and the Planet Pulp is down by your penis.
That's good to. He's not wrong.
No.
I mean, waist could have been.
Yeah.
could have been
I think it would have been belt.
All right. Planet Comics number 44. I call it a good minus 1.8 for 170. It's got a spine split, maybe down the middle of the book. Little tear at the staple there.
I'm 3.5 minutes away.
No, I was wondering on the thing here, the 1 and the 7 look awfully close. So I just didn't know if on.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh. I noticed that when I pinned maybe this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll stick away from the 7s from now on.
For 170. Any other questions you want to take it out? I'd be happy to take it out for you.
And yes, we did have a TTA 93 a few minutes ago. We'll cover that too.
Planet Stories. This pulp is gorgeous. This is Planet Stories from Fiction House, number 9. It's a VG Fine 50 for 165. The colors on this pulp are just absolutely beautiful. It's a really neat cover. Well worth it.
And then the TTA 93 while you're right there.
There we go. TTA 93. This is a good 2.0 for $95.
And just hold
Possibly
it that way right
the
there.
best
Perfect.
Surfer Hulk cover of all time. Is the Hulk riding the surfboard? Nope. He's trying to.
Almost is.
Because I thought they were holding hands. Like he was like, come on with me.
You know, I love as much as I hate the internet, I also love the internet. Like I found this guy who was training his dog to ride a skateboard living in Florida. It's like the most Florida thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It's pretty amazing, yeah.
Huh.
It's like Peanut the Squirrel.
It's like Peanut the Squirrel.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
What?
You know about Peanut?
Peanut the Squirrel. No.
Well,
You don't know about Peanut?
We'll
No.
cover Peanut after. I'm shocked that you don't know about Peanut. I'm surprised that we do.
I'm
in
surprised
that
you don't
you
have a
don't.
shirt for Peanut.
Yeah.
I don't know about Peanut the Squirrel. Wow.
Oh wow.
Is this like a new internet thing?
No.
We'll look it up after.
Yeah, with
We'll
Topsy the
explain
Elephant.
it to you.
All right, guys, up here, Captain America number 217 from January of 1978. John Buscema, Giacoya art. Calls a VF80 for $33.
That is a great cover.
Another book that's up on the website, guys, and as I was saying earlier, RoboPictoComics.com, free shipping over there on orders under $25. So,
Are you pro blurbs on the cover?
am I pro? That's funny. Now we have a cover with no blurbs at all.
I don't like
Compare
blurb on
the
the
two.
cover.
Real interesting. I think I'm kind of anti-blurb on the cover.
Really? How about word balloon on the cover?
Wait.
No.
What are you calling a blurb?
Blurb is the thing in the box,
That's the blurb.
and the word balloon's in the word balloon.
No.
Look at the cap 111. Look at the cap 113. You don't need anything.
I know, but
You
and
get it?
knows they're iconic.
Yeah.
But like that Batlash needs one. You know why? Because as a kid, I bought that Batlash,
Yeah.
and then I was pissed off that there was no Batman in it.
No, you know
Oh,
what?
this.
Yeah.
You know what's with the Cat 217 is it overlays the masthead.
Yep.
And I feel like it looks three-dimensional.
Well,
Maybe I do like.
what about the
bubbles.
Showcase 30? Does that need word balloons?
The Showcase 30.
I don't know if it does.
No,
I think if
I think that could do with no word balloons and a closer
a closer image of Aquaman, right?
and the monster.
that's
Yeah.
fair if you blow them up a little bit because then you're dealing with that dead space. Yeah,
Yep.
that's reasonable. I don't know. That's tough.
But like Homer the Happy Ghost, that one needs one because it really drives the point home.
Yeah, you got to figure out what the horrible mistake was. You know. All right, guys. Up next.
There's been a horrible mistake. I think I'm gonna keep that Homer.
Number one, it's a cool.
Yeah.
Cool book. All right, guys. Batlash, number 2. I've never read these stories. Not much. It's a Nick Cardy cover. Almost a VF minus 75 for 38.
It's a
It's a great
beautiful
cover.
cover.
I
Oh,
love
It's a gorgeous.
like
cover,
look at
yeah.
the Indian.
I love
Like
the
his
frame.
expression is great. The
Yeah.
layout is
And the problem
of it
when
great,
when you're 7 and you've just dropped your 12 cents that you
and you're
could have
hoping.
spent on World's Finest, and I thought there was a Batman in there.
The best part of this too is it's in the snow, and if you've ever been in the snow, there's no way they're not finding that guy because they track his steps.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
They
yeah.
they
Maybe he's
track
been-
it
well,
right.
He's been there for a long time.
It's a very good point.
It is
I-
snowing.
I do love just snow covers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I love snow
but that
covers.
thing is just amazing.
That is gorgeous.
The way Nick
Yeah.
Cardy, man.
I like Nick Cardy a lot. I think he's slightly, I don't know, doesn't get as much praise as he should. But. All right, up here, guys. Fantastic Four number 53 from August of 1966. This is a Kirby Cynic cover. This is the second Black Panther. Called it a fine minus 5.5 for $95.
I always like this one too.
Yeah, this one's great. Yeah,
Back to
we're
Ripper
good.
Cover.
Yeah.
All right, up here, guys.
So I didn't know this. You why don't you talk about it?
You want to talk?
No, go ahead.
You want to tap out?
No.
You sure?
No, I'm good.
All right. Journey
What
to
did you know?
Journey to Mystery number 2.
Now I'm curious.
This
I'm
one
gonna-
is-
I'm gonna go over it after he's done talking.
Go ahead.
This is from December of 1972. Features a Kane Palmer cover, Gil Kane interior art, and Joe. The story is based on Robert Bloch.
Yeah, so it's a Robert Bloch. I didn't know Robert Bloch did a Jack the Ripper story. Yours
Oh, of
truly,
course.
Jack the Ripper. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the most famous Jack the Ripper stories of all time. It's been adapted in 100 different ways.
That's what I didn't
TV
know.
Shows,
Yep.
movies.
That's
Did not know.
wild.
I thought the Robert Bloch was a different story in here, and that they were pushing, that
Yeah.
there's a Robert Bloch story in here, and then
Right.
there's also
Also yours truly,
the Jack the Ripper.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Long story short, we're calling it a fine, very fine 7.0 for a mere $32.
Wow.
It's a cool Kane cover, right? That looks Kane.
Great.
And the black
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
Kane Palmer.
And the way he's up over the masthead, like out of the picture
Same
frame.
goes for with the bat lash too. Is the same.
Yeah, his head is very
It's
cool.
And he's what a kid would think Jack the Ripper would probably look like.
For the Tales to Astonish 93, it is lower graded. Calling it a good 2.0. We do I'll do $70 on it. We have 95 on it.
Alrighty. Up here. Up next.
Scooby
Scooby
Doo.
Doo number 11. Joe, give me your best Scooby Doo.
Oh, I can't do Scooby.
Come on. Man.
No.
Robo,
You got-
Robo, Raggy. All right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
Scooby Doo number 2. I'm sorry, Scooby Doo number 11 from 1972. This is just a fine 6.0 for a mere $94.
Colors on that are really nice.
Really cool. Yeah.
Those gold keys, you just never see them above like a 3.
No, and they don't come up really ever. You never see this run. I don't know if they had a low print run or
Jinx Jet. I don't know more about that story. All right. Nice.
it's a 20-page. I think it's a 20-page Scooby Doo story. And
Oh,
there's
it's
one
really-
small 4-page backup story, but the majority of that book is all Scooby Doo and it's one story.
Oh, that is super cool.
Yeah, which
Oh.
seems like it'd be a long time because even a Scooby Doo episode only lasts about 24. That's
Yeah, I got
18 minutes.
Probably some mindless channels.
yeah.
It's got to be some hijinks.
I mean, the cool
I
thing
bet
is
you they solved the crime though.
the cool thing is they have so many characters that they all have their own story. That's what makes that show so good. They're all on their own quest.
They are on their own quest.
You like that show?
Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's just pretty good.
I love Scooby Doo.
I think it's exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exceptional. We don't find it exceptional.
Scooby Doo or the Flintstones?
Oh.
The Flintstones we were watching on a road trip
Mm.
somewhere, and the Flintstones is
Pretty hilarious.
The
top notch.
Flintstones, Yeah.
but it's the Honeymooners.
Yeah, but it's still funny
Yeah.
because they got dinosaur animals.
I think I like Scooby Doo a little bit more than the Flintstones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo or Gilligan's Island?
No, you gotta do cartoons and live action.
I would encourage you to watch Gilligan's Island Up at Bat when he thinks he's a vampire.
Gilligan's Island or The Honeymooners?
Oh,
Honeymooners.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Big Jackie Gleason guy, huh?
I love the Honeymooners.
Up here from St. John's, guys. This is Weird Horrors number 3 from October of 1952. Features George Tuska art. This book has seen better days, but overall, it's still structurally solid. We're calling it a good -1.8 for $68.
I love the Weird Horror title. I think that's one of the better obscure pre-code horror titles.
The Weird Horror.
Mhm.
I think St. John is they got a couple of really cool books they're putting out. I think they put out that Adam H. Combat for a couple issues and
So
All right.
thumbs up to Scooby Doo, but thumbs down to Scrappy Doo. I would agree with that.
well, yeah. I think everybody's in agreement that Scrappy Doo sucks.
Mistake.
thumbs up to Batmite or thumbs down to Batmite.
I like Batman.
I'm on Batmite, yeah. But
Scrappy Doo is an advertisement for contraceptives.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, I like that. I
They
like
should
that a lot.
not exist.
Yeah.
yeah, I think this is why you need to run for office because that is just like that is top
that
notch.
is you open a speech with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You open
yeah.
a speech with
yeah.
that.
You just have an ad where it's just Scrappy Doo for like 30 seconds, and you're like, that's.
That's amazing. People are like, what fun are you making? All right, guys, up here, Avengers number 23 from December of 1965. Hey, this is your birth year book. This is your birth month book. Not that you're born in a certain year
Born month.
or month.
But I was born in December of 65. You're right.
Well, it's not like you're giving out his social or his address.
Yeah, that's fair. But then, now you're just one step closer.
Well, I guess
All right.
so.
Up here, guys, this is Jack Kirby Ramita cover. Heck Ramita art. You were with JRJR yesterday, which is kind of
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Call it a fine, very fine 7-0 for 125.
Awesome Kang cover. This
I know this is not JRJR. This is JR
Yeah.
Senior, obviously.
This is this really caught fire when Kang was announced in the movie. Just early Kang appearance and a great Kang cover. And then that guy went to go beat his wife, and unfortunately,
Oh, I forgot about
yeah,
that.
it was.
There was that whole
Oh,
story.
he got kicked out, right?
Mhm.
That whole
I don't even
story
know
weird.
the story, but I know some guy lost a role.
Yeah.
He did that. That was like Chadwick
They-
Boseman
not
died
only-
shortly after, right?
Not only did he lose the role, but they scrapped the entire movie. They didn't even replace him. They were just like, we're gonna go a different direction. That's why Robert Downey Jr. I think is Doom.
See, you know that's
They
what
went-
you don't know the Peanut the Squirrel story.
I don't know the squirrel story. No, the Army Hammer story. That was. I feel like that all came out at the same time, you know.
Well, Peanut didn't. That just came out this past week.
So Peanut's a fresh thing now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fresh.
Oh, so it's a fresh internet thing.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's not.
Is it on the
It's a
internet?
fresh on the news thing.
yeah.
Oh,
That's why we're
God.
shocked that you haven't.
I deleted IG. Keep that in mind, boys.
Oh,
There's nothing to do with IG. If you read the mainstream New
I-
York Post,
I thought the mafia would be on
Oh,
top of it.
That's
I
fine.
thought you guys have a thread.
I'm on the Daily Mail now, so I kind of jumped off the post.
Oh, okay.
Daily Mail runs the same stories as opposed to it's the same
Same
newspaper.
newspaper. Oh, actually, on the Daily Mail. It's kind of a joke. I wouldn't with New York Post. I'm too old enough. But all right, guys. Journey to Mystery number 105. This is from June of 1964. Kirby Stone cover and art. Kirby Russos on Tales of Asgard. Calling a fine -5.5 for $65.
That's a really cool cover, Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde.
That is
Yep.
great.
The
Yes,
Cobra and Mr.
Hyde,
Hyde.
yeah.
Yep.
What is the Cobra? The guy over on the pole?
Yeah. Yep.
Guys, what is your favorite Silver Age Marvel superhero title? Like joint title. I'm talking Jim, TTA, TOS. What is it?
That's a good one. I never read Journey to Mystery because I thought Thor looked like a girl with the long hair.
I never read Journey to Mystery
Funny.
either.
It's probably Tales to Astonish.
I would probably say
Probably
Tales of Suspense.
That was my favorite.
Is
Yeah.
that a problem?
It was a little funny you guys said it in unison, but you know.
Well, he said Tales to Astonish.
But no, then I corrected
Oh,
myself
oh.
because I realized that's the Hulk one, right?
Tales to Astonish is Hulk.
All right, so this is a shame. This is not Porky Pig 271. It should be Porky Pig 271.
Absolutely should be. That's a great cover.
But this is 4-color 271. I just wish there were more. Look at how amazing this cover is.
I love that.
I wish
one.
there were more Porky. If Porky Pig only ran for 271 issues, you know.
Phantom of the Plains.
Phantom of the Plains. The color on this book, guys, is it's not going to show on the camera.
No.
Take my word for it. It's gorgeous. It
That-
is freaking beautiful.
That's on the stands, and next to it is a Spider-Man 1, Fantastic Four 1, Hulk 1. You're picking this up.
This all day, every day.
Yeah.
Again, those books are cool, but friggin' Porky Pig and Phantom of the Plains.
Look at the expression. He's dropping his gun.
Absolutely wild, yeah.
Sylvester's being his typical cowardly self, which is why I have a dog, not a cat.
Oh, I think this is I think this is fantastic. For March of 1950, guys, 4-color 271. Calling us a fine +6.5. This is only $55. You'd be crazy not to pick this up. Jerry,
What did you grade that at?
Fine
Fine
plus.
plus?
Yeah,
Wow.
fine plus. Great colors.
looks.
What do you
looks-
grade that at?
Great
Adam?
colors.
I don't want to overstep Joe's. I don't want to like mispromise
Of
someone.
course
but
not. No.
if I look at this fast, I'm like, oh, that's a NATO easily. But then
Yeah.
I'm seeing a little bit of
At the bottom.
wear
right?
at the bottom.
All
a
right, so
couple
we're in
of
the
tiny
same. We're in the same
spine
place.
I love the monster. I wish you could see the monster a little bit better. The Phantom of the Plains, because like his eye, at
Mm.
first you don't see it.
Yeah.
But like that yellow eye is
Yeah.
just amazing.
Sylvester being a scary cat.
Yeah.
I think that's good stuff. Jerry, you give me your best Porky Pig.
No, what your Porky Pig is fantastic.
It's
Look at Maggie didn't like it.
not Maggie. All right, up here, guys. House of Secrets, number 109. This is signed by Nick Cardy on the front cover. It also has a Mark Jeweller's insert. Also VF80 for $90. This book came from a collection of a dear friend of ours who passed away. We've talked about him a couple of times now, but he was a big horror collector. This is from
Yep.
the Wolves collection. Gary Wolves was a good guy. For those of you who may have known him, but he kept a meticulous record of when his books were signed, where they were.
Yeah,
signed.
this one
Actually,
was
back to here.
interesting. Oh, he didn't write it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, signed by Nick Cardy, September 27, 2008, in Baltimore. So
Yeah, we usually trade out the backing boards just to give him fresh backing boards, but since he
Yeah,
went through the
just
effort
the
of putting it
provenance,
on there, I figured it was kind of cool to keep those there.
And he kept his books stored in like a dry.
Uh,
Everything's got a new
I mean,
bag.
I think it's cool because
Yeah.
he wrote that and
It's
Yeah.
just a
he
cool-
drove to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Con? Is that what that one was?
This is
Baltimore.
But I know that he kind of jumped between.
He was
in the middle
he was like
of
right in the middle.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
right? That was seeing his collection was crazy. He was in the Rust Belt in Maryland. Rust Belt in Maryland,
Mm.
and it was just old working class community. It was nice. His wife was an absolute sweetheart. But anyways, Vampirella number 5 from June of 1970. Calling this a VG Plus 4.5. Frazetta cover, great Jeff Jones story, Tom Sutton interior art for a mere $65.
Yeah, the Tom Sutton art is amazing, and I think the Tom Sutton, I think he did the inside front cover image as well. Not as good as the story in there, but it's pretty good. The Jeff Jones art is great as well.
Have you read those Vampirellas though?
No, I haven't. No.
They're collected, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you got an Etsy selling the entire set for like $5. The digital.
Yeah, the guy from like Ukraine or whatever.
Yeah, I think you can get the whole set for $5.
That's where I got all my obscure westerns from.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's something
Can't guy
illegal there, but
Yeah, it would be illegal, but yeah.
Yeah.
I believe they do hardcover collections of the eerie and creepy, so I would assume Vampirella.
I imagine, right? Yeah.
I've never read it, so.
All right, guys, up here, Amazing Spider-Man number 42 from November of 1966. Second Rhino, first full Mary Jane. Face It Tiger, you've hit the jackpot. We should start making notes on the back of these.
Well, so it's the first time that she says it.
Yeah, that was just. It would be funny if you started just putting like obscure quotes on here
Oh.
that you have to read.
Well, it's funny because I write notes like just to give myself a reminder,
Yeah.
but I don't think like you guys might be reading it. So like I know that it's the first time she says it, but like if I'm not here and
I
you read
got
it,
you.
you're like, what? What
Well,
the hell?
I did know that that's what she said.
Oh, okay, all right.
Call that Fine Very Fine 7.0 for $250.
That's a beautiful copy, really sharp. Second Rhino, first full
It
MJ.
is gorgeous.
It took Ramita what?
Yeah.
2 issues to show who the Goblin was, and then 4 issues to show Mary Jane. It took Ditko 38, and we didn't get either of those. So.
All right, guys, up here, Werewolf by Night 33 from September of 1975. This is the second Moon Knight. Kane Jansen cover, Don Perlin interior art. Oh, the VG Plus 4.5 for $90.
Now that seems fairly inexpensive for that. Has that book just quieted down?
Our book is quieted down a little bit. Second appearance, which tend to not be nearly as expensive as the first appearance, obviously. This I think is a better cover from the 32.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
32 is a good cover, but I just like this.
This one's great.
Again,
Is
this
that-
one's a little more
Is
dynamic.
that Kane and Jansen?
Yep. Very nice cover. Kane was doing the majority of the covers at that point, I think.
I think Perlin's got the interior.
Perlin does have the interior. Yeah.
Some of the Perlin ones are pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah, some of them were kind of bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Mike Plug, Tom Sutton, and then you got Don Perlin following it up.
Who's your favorite Jansen penciler?
Miller.
Yeah, I would say Miller.
Gotcha.
It's run from Daredevil.
Yeah, Jansen's a great inker.
But he overpowers.
Yeah, I still think Tom Palmer is my favorite inker in comics.
Yeah, well, you like Colin Palmer the most, right?
Colin Palmer.
And Colin is a really tough person to ink because his line is so loose.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But I think Palmer is great on anybody. I mean, I think Palmer makes
Palmer makes Neil Adams look good.
makes him look amazing. The Palmer Adams stuff is just fantastic.
He's a brush guy, so
Interesting.
heavier black,
Huh.
like Eisner.
Gotcha.
Jansen is quill and brush.
Really?
I've heard Jansen's a nice guy too. He does Terrificon usually, I think.
Well, he's got to be getting up there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's up there, but he's probably
Getting older.
65, 70.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, up here, Famous Monsters from Filmland number 4. Great cover.
You know what that creature's from?
I do not.
That is from War of the Worlds,
Oh, is it really?
1953.
Oh, fascinating. Very neat wash cover. That's That's gorgeous. I call it a good -1/8 for $85. So it's got some wear, dark cover, so a lot of it shows up. But
A lot of times those famous monsters, the best part of the ads in the back, like they'll have ads from Mego and
oh, cool.
This one's the Dom Post masks. They're cool. This one's cool. I don't know if all of them did. I think it was just the ones that came out in Ohio and like Michigan, but they had a sticker for a theme park.
oh,
They put it right underneath the monster,
Oh, yeah.
and to find them with the sticker
Close to
is
impossible.
is impossible. So
Wow.
like those are the most sought after. So if you see one, the Famous Monsters 4 with the sticker, but I know a lot of Famous Monster guys collect both. They collect the 4 without the sticker,
Okay.
and then they collect 4 with the sticker. They like to have both for the most part.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's really tough to
And it
find
was-
one.
It was this one specifically.
It was just 4. The sticker was on 4,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
yeah, it was I think for a theme park in Ohio,
Really?
and it only came around out in that area, which is pretty
Huh.
cool. But
Oh, neat.
that one obviously does not have the sticker.
Yeah, as
just
you,
to,
as you can see.
but it's priced accordingly.
All right, guys, up here, X-Men number 49. Another great Steranko cover. It's kind of seems to be the theme of the night. Call us a fine -5/5 for $145.
A lot of Steranko covers went heavy on the picked those out of a collection and thought, why not have some
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
Sterankos, which I think this is better than the 50, but
Adam, can you show us the Scooby-Doo again?
Yeah, of course.
And the Porky Pig is claimed.
Porky Pig is claimed. Excellent. Scooby-Doo number 11. It's gonna be a fine 6/0 for $94.
great colors on this one. And guys, if you ever buy anything from us and you're not happy with the grade, please reach out, and we will offer you a full refund on the book, or we can work something out, give you credit on a future purchase.
Anti-fish claim?
Yep.
Gracias.
The Planet is a 1/8.
The Planet Comics is a 1/8. Correct.
Yeah, I think over that way. I believe it has 2 pieces of tape. The top staple, one of the staples is detached. Top staple detached, and I think the front cover is being held on with that tape.
Yeah, tape on spine, top staple attached, and that's all. Those are the defects that are noted.
Chef Flippin, we see your test. There are no creepy comics tonight.
Creepy Comics.
Creepy, the magazine.
Oh, Creepy. Okay.
Up here, guys, Submariner number 35 from March of 1971. Second Offender's prototype to establish on the cover. On the fine -5/5 for $44.
44.
They're not actually called the Defenders.
What are they called?
I don't think they have a name.
Oh.
I think they're just a bunch of guys hanging out.
That's funny.
Which, would be how it goes, right? Because like we hang out all the time. Although I guess we have a group chat that has a name.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right. Never mind. Take it back.
Joe, you got it. Batman 241 or 320. You don't have that tonight, right?
No. Nope.
All right. Up here, guys, Amazing Spider-Man number 93 from February of 1971. This is the first Arthur Stacy. Features John Romita cover and art. On the fine -5/5 for $50.
Great Prowler cover here.
Yeah, really great. He was such a good addition to the
That cartoon. Did you
the
see the second one?
Out of the Spider-Verse.
I don't know. There's 2 of them.
I don't know what it's called.
The first one's Into the Spider-Verse.
I heard it was, I don't think it's Out of the Spider-Verse.
Halfway through the Spider-Verse.
Up the Spider-Verse.
I heard terrible things, so I never actually watched
Oh,
it.
really?
I think I started it. I think
I heard it was just boring.
the
Oh,
ADHD
really?
kicked in and I just stopped.
Well, that's too bad. The
Didn't
first
pull
one
me
was
in.
fun.
The first one pulled me in. It was
The
nothing.
first one was great. The first one was was an Adam Fish situation. I went to the movies, didn't know it was out. We saw that there was a Spider-Man movie,
Oh, that's
so we were like, let's go see the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
We walked in. I thought it was live action when I bought the
Oh.
tickets, and
Is that even Sue Adventure?
Yep.
It was.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep.
One of those movie nights. That was
yeah,
that was funny. All right, guys. Up here, great Jungle Pulp This is Fantastic Adventures Volume 10, Number 8 from August of 1948. We're calling it a good, very good 3.0. This is only $18. This is in really solid shape too. It's funny how some of these pulps, like, no one seems to really care. And then
Yeah.
some guys really care.
I feel like if they have the great covers, there's
But define great cover, because like, that to me,
that's
a great
yeah.
cover.
I guess the classic covers.
That to me is guy's getting stabbed in the back by an
Yeah,
arrow.
no, I think it's great.
One of these dudes is gonna bleed out.
Yeah.
That it doesn't get much better than that. I don't know. But.
Really cool. But a lot of guys aren't putting runs together anymore. They just want the keys.
That's true.
So that's how it is with pulps. I feel like pulps are just if you're not 90 years old,
you didn't see it,
you're-
you understand.
yeah, you're not buying pulp because you loved them as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
And they're so hard to keep track of because it's volume 10. Number
Oh
8.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not on the front either. You have to open it up
And
and
then all the spines are worn out, so you can't see them on the spine.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
actually.
But,
I love
I mean,
quotes.
that's-
I have quite a few now.
Oh.
I think if you see them in, a grade you can make it on, the pages aren't falling apart. Just
We should maybe go see a PulpCon next year. Go to PulpCon.
Yeah, Chicago has a big one.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that's like a couple weeks after C2E2, I think.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
couple weeks before Fan Expo.
I know that Terry does it.
Terry does do it. Yeah.
Terry does it. All right, guys. Up here, giant size Dracula number 5. Speaking of Palmer again, Kane Palmer cover. This is from June of 1975. Called the VG 40 for $18.
I always like those giant size.
That's a cool one.
All right, guys. Last but not least, tonight, this is Avengers number 54 from July of 1968. First cameo of Ultron, New Masters of Evil. Second Dane Whitman is Black Knight. Those are all Joe's notes. Calling this a VG Fine 5.0 for $40. We want to do a wall scan?
Yeah, you want to?
How do you want to do it?
Should we go to the side camera again?
Yeah, pan him over there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's up to you. It's
Yeah.
I can hold him up to this camera too.
Yeah, that works.
All right. We're open for offers.
Yeah, we'll open. We have been open to offers, but any offers, feel free to.
Guys, grab your pencils and paper. We'll kind of do a lightning around here. Tim Holt number 38. This is a fine minus 5.5 for $78.
I still argue that's such a great cover.
That is beautiful. I don't know how that I overlooked that in the stack. I think I was just so focused. But... All right, Superman number 157. It's a VG 4.0 for Joe.
$44.
Adam, you get an offer of $50 for the Vampirella.
$50 for the Vampirella. Joe,
Yeah, that works.
full send. That's gonna go to.
Give me a second. I gotta get a pen.
By all means.
I'm sitting on a stool over here, so.
Careful with that stool, because one of those wheels is
Oh, I
really-
know. Believe
All right,
me, I've
just-
been balancing.
Yeah,
Let's go to X Storm Rage.
That's Stone Rage. Thanks very much. All right. We don't have enough insurance if you break something there.
Oh, I know.
Just
Neither
keep it under,
neither do I.
keep it under $6 at the hospital.
Under $6 at the hospital.
DC Special number 29. It's a VFNM 90 for Joe.
$52.
$52.
You are welcome, Storm Rage. See that, guys? That's why making an offer is not a bad idea.
This is a great book. Popular Comics number 43. It's a good, very good 3.0 for
$175.
Amazing Spider-Man number 122. This is a VG minus 3.5 for $110. Journey into Mystery 97. It's a VG 4.0 for Joe.
$68.
$68.
I'm trying I'm trying to keep up with you.
Are you trying to pin him?
I'm trying to pin them.
You know, it needs a search bar.
It really does, because
Yeah, you
because
can't-
now I just found the 122.
Aren't they alphabetical?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, where's?
I don't know how do they come in how you put them
I
in.
think how you put 'em in. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we should start putting them in alphabetical order.
Oh, good thought.
See, this is why Joe's the brains.
Yeah, it was advances. What did I say before we started? I said
Take that, Patrick. I can't do the website stuff, but I can come up with that.
that website stuff just fine. Don't belittle yourself. All right. Let's put some Lincoln Logs all day. All right, guys. Captain America number 111. So VG Fine 50 for Joe.
Oh, you had it as the Mighty Thor, not Journey into Mystery. Oh, $48.
Oh, did I do that?
That's fine. I might have done that.
I was looking for Journey into Mystery, and that's funny.
Although it doesn't say the Mighty Thor anywhere.
It doesn't. That's why I would think whoever did that is dumb, but could have been me.
I don't think either of us did that.
I think you're right. I don't remember doing that one.
Joe, what the hell did you put the Mighty Thor in there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, you did do Journey into Mystery 97. You did the Mighty Thor 105. And that one makes sense because that one says the Mighty Thor.
Oh, that one I might have got wrong.
Yep.
That's fine. Royal Planet number 17, VF minus 75 for Joe.
$22.
$22. Guys, this is the wall scan portion. This is the new way we're doing wall scans to find it easier and more personable. So, Captain America number 113. It's a fine plus 6.5 for $58. Joe, do you want me to slow it down?
Maybe just a hair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I actually found that one pretty quickly. So
Okay.
Why don't we have you balance on this stool?
That if we got a bongo board back here, we could do that. But
again, guys, we are taking offers. If you are interested in multiple books, we'll do even better on multiple book offers.
We call that a package deal.
Package deal.
Cap 217, VF 80 for $33.
Also, free shipping over $100 tonight. So if you are close to 100, get something cheaper.
Yeah, push it over.
Yep, push it over that $100
Or go buy
mark.
something for $5 on the website.
Or that works too, and we'll give you free shipping because we do combine.
Good point.
Yep.
Batlash number 2. So VF minus 75 for $38.
Great Nick
Terrific
Cardy cover.
Nick Cardy cover. Look at that thing.
Yeah, absolutely iconic. All right. You boys want to tie up?
No, I think you're doing a great job.
Keep doing these scans. Homer the Happy Ghost number 1. So VG Fine 50 for $235.
35. Great cover here. First appearance of Homer, who inspired
Casper.
Homer Simpson.
No, I don't think he did.
Casper predate Homer?
Whose name is on the top?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a date.
it's a date
Yeah,
stamp.
Who am I thinking of? Wait, no. Spooky's a Casper.
I think Homer is a knockoff of Casper the Happy
Wasn't
Ghost.
there a ghost that predates Casper though?
Well, I'm sure there were. They were the three ghosts with Charles Dickens.
I'm personally a Homer the Happy Ghost guy over. I mean, I like Casper. Casper's
Well, I
fine.
think Homer's cool because he's got the little hair curl.
I think Spooky is the
Like
best
Griswold.
ghost.
We've always said it. Just Casper's dead Richie Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Genie number 15. It's a VG 40 for Joe. Keep in
$295.
mind, I'm reading these in the mirror, so I can't really do the numbers.
Oh,
Showcase number 30. It's VG minus 3.5
for $350.
First Silver Age
First,
Aquaman.
yep. And is
You
it
know-
a Severin cover?
I think
A Fredone
it's a
cover?
Fredone cover. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Braden. All right. Kent Blake of the Secret Service, number 10. It's a good, very good 3-0 for $195.
The Gay Ghost was in Sensation number 1. Face the Tiger's asking for a wall scan. That's what we're doing right now. This is our new and improved wall scan. Or
I mean, we can always just get the phone out. I can scan it with the phone.
I think let's just try. I don't see what the difference is.
Yeah, I'm with you. Marines in Battle number 1. It's a VG Fine 50 for
185.
185. You're now blocking my.
I am.
No. You're fine. Like,
Oh,
you're-
sorry.
No, as long as you want to read out the prices, Dad, that's
I'll
fine.
happily read up the price to you.
Journey into Mystery, number 90. So 5 minus 5.5 for
280.
280.
Carbon Copy Man.
Joe, I'm sorry. I'm moving a little too fast for you. I might be moving a little too fast for you.
No, you're good.
Guys, keep in mind, we're doing the wall scan right now. We're open for offers.
This is the wall scan.
Let them know if you have them. Fantastic Four, number 53. It's a 5 minus 5.5 for $95.
How about the way it began? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't mind the blurbs, you know.
Well, I mean, doesn't it make you question? Like,
It doesn't make me question. I judge books by their covers. I judge, novels by their covers.
As
Give
you
me
should.
a good book jacket.
Aren't you supposed to not judge a book by its cover?
What do you think?
Chip Kid says otherwise.
Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah, are we doing everything Trip Kid says now? Because I don't think we want
Pick
that.
up your book. Put some effort into that book jacket. That James Warren book. You know why I picked it up?
Cover.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I mean, Melania's book is #1 bestseller, but the cover's terrible.
Cover's terrible.
And why wouldn't you put a picture of her on the cover?
Did they not?
No,
Oh,
it just says Melania and it's all black.
Yeah, that seems silly. Whatever. Journey of Mystery, number 2. It's a very fine 7.0 for $32.
Robert Bloch, yours truly, Jack the Ripper story.
Very cool. Neat Bronze Age horror book. Scooby-Doo, number 11. It's a fine 6.0 for $94.
Scooby Doo.
And there's no Scrappy Doo in there.
Guaranteed. If there's Scrappy Doo, you can send it back.
Careful.
Careful.
Weird Horrors, number 3. It's a good -1.8 for $68.
Just bought this book solely for the cover.
Oh, that's cool. Huh.
See, that's a good looking cover. Yeah. Why would you?
Criswell.
I'm waiting to see it in the feed now because
Oh.
I can't see from back there. Oh. How was did his cover show up on the thing?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
Planet Comics Surfer 4. What about a Face of Tiger?
We already showed the Planet Comics, I think. We can show that again.
We certainly can. Let me just get through the end of this row, which
Yep.
is just 2 more books.
Actually, I think
this
Planet Comics is still coming up.
Avengers number 23, very fine 7.0 for $125. Journey into Mystery, number 105. This is a 5 minus 5.5 for $65.
What's the year on that one?
This is 1964. June.
Yeah, it's great Kirby era.
Oh, the Planet Comics and the Planet Stories are right next to each other. And then the Surfer is next to the Planet Stories. So
Look at that. Okay, perfect.
Face of Tiger, 3 books. The Silver Surfer 4 will come up.
Amazing Spider-Man number 101 from October 1971. It's a VG minus 3.5 for $135. Am I in view? Am I in the field of view?
I'd say come a little closer and over that way. Yep. And then tilt it towards us.
We need to have a like a box.
We do.
Yeah.
Face of Tiger was out voting, so yeah, fair enough.
Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane. Take Face Tiger. Depending on how you voted, we'll give you a decent discount. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane, number 5. BG fine 5.0 for $175.
Fat Lois Lane.
Fat Lois Lane, skinny in the mirror. I like how they had to put her in a mirror for her to be like, I really wish I could look like that again.
I think all of us have not had a fat girlfriend. Would that be correct in my assumption?
I don't like where this is going, but no.
I don't know if I like where this is going either, but
You might have had one that was
I had one that was on
the cusp.
I was doing a personality over
You were,
looks thing,
yeah.
but
And she's a nice person.
she wasn't like that big. Just
No, she wasn't.
for the record, she wasn't.
She wasn't
that
the
big.
lowest.
well, that was amazing because you got dark because of the light.
She wasn't. She wasn't Lois Lane.
So no, absolutely not. But she was somewhere in the
But you
middle.
went from like supermodel to to an intellectual.
All right, so we have Silver Surfer number 4.
Alright,
It's
sorry.
a good -1.8 for $235.
And
That's from-
man
that's
from
from
Bingtown is
1969.
asking if we can see the Journey 90 up close.
Yes, the Journey 90. All right, so Man from Beantown. Let me get to the end of this row right here. 3 more books, and we'll go back to the Gym 90. Planet Stories number 9. This pulp is gorgeous, guys. It's a VG fine 5.0 for $165. I really don't think you'd be disappointed in this. It's a really, really, really beautiful book.
And it's Thief of Mars, right?
Feet of Mars. Yes, it is by Henry Hassey. Monster of the Asteroids by Ray Cummings.
Cool stuff.
Just even those titles. I don't know.
Yeah.
Famous Monsters number 29. It's a fine minus 5.5 for $65. Daredevil number 4. It's a good 2.0 for $95.
And then do you want to just show the planet just so we can get Face It Tiger?
Oh yes, yep.
I don't know if he meant the pulp or the comic.
I'll jump back to the Gym 90 for
Yep.
Man from Beantown. Planet Comics number 44.
Just lean it forward a little bit. The light. There you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you get some glare.
It's a good minus 1.8 for 170.
And that also has 2 pieces of tape, and the top staple is detached on that one.
Bingo. Thanks for noting that, Joe. Sorry for that.
That's all right.
All right. Every guy wants to see the Gym 90. Journey to Mystery 90. It's a fine
They
minus.
pulled the sticker off.
Oh yeah. Fine minus 5.5 for 280.
And then Man from Media on that one. That one's pretty solid. Structurally very sound. Good color. It has a little bit of marble chipping along all 3 edges, just a tad bit. Adam, if you just pull it a little closer, right underneath the marble chipping is right here. Then a little bit right there, and then a tad bit right on the bottom as well. A really solid copy with great color.
Okay. House of Secrets number 109. Signed by Cardi on the cover.
I mean, I'll just lift it up just a little bit. There you go.
VF80 for $90. I'm gonna go back to the other side because I feel like I was a little bit.
So when it was the hard thing that with the graphics is you're dealing
Oh,
with
I gotcha.
not just center of the camera but also
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, just tilt it towards us.
And then
left
down a
and
little bit.
There you go.
yeah, perfect.
Amazing Spider-Man number 42. Fine, very fine 7.0 for $250.
And you don't get the feed in that, right?
I don't.
Werewolf by Night
No.
33. It's DG plus 4.5 for $90.
Yeah, so if you have any offers
Yeah, I'll let you know.
or questions,
Yep, of course.
Famous Monsters number 4. It's a good minus 1.8 for $85.
Joe, you got an offer or Adam House of Secrets for 81?
That gets it done. Who's that going to?
That is going to Tom Hamilton, 5209.
Tom. Good
Thanks,
to hear
Tom.
from you. Battlefield number 4. Great Burgos cover. It's a VG Fine 5.0 for $195. Frontline Combat number 15. It's a fine minus 5.5 for $175.
love those frontline combats. I believe that's the last issue, right,
Last
Adam?
issue in the run, yeah.
That's a Wallywood cover.
Lone Ranger number 34. VG Fine 5.0 for $30.
Color on that one, out of this world.
Crazy that this ran for so many issues.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it shows you the popularity of the Ranger. Get a request to see the Planet pulp too when you get a chance.
Well, and just Western characters in general. It's just a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the Lone Ranger, he was 2 serials, a radio show that ran for 25 years, a TV show that ran for 5 years.
gigantic. Yeah, it was only 5 years, the show? Really? Detective Comics number 323. It's a VG plus 4.5 for $70. Joe, we're gonna ask you the Planet Stories. Let me get to this at the end of this row. I'll jump back to the Planet Stories before I do the
The
last row.
detective might have inspired the Zodiac.
Sure could have.
That detective? Aha. I mean Tim Holt, right?
I'm just kidding. I don't think so. I don't know what year that detective. No, that would have been before the Zodiac.
Tim Holt?
Tim Holt. Yeah, Tim Holt. That's another. I think when you look into the camera with the light shining down,
Yeah, that's
Hey.
amazing.
if you just say, "Someone please help me,"
That's
Yeah.
funny, yeah. Seriously, please.
All right. Hulk number 102. It's a good -1.8 for $70. Tales to Astonish number 93. This is a good 2.0 for $95.
And we actually offered that to somebody earlier for 70, so we'd honor that if anyone's interested. So $70 on the Tales to Astonish 93.
70 snacks.
I think it was 70.
Jump back to that Planet Stories. The Planet Stories Pulps. It's a VG Fine 5.0 for $165. Again, the spine's gorgeous.
Adam, why don't you take that one out?
The color's beautiful. I'll take it out. This will be fun because we can't line up the camera as it is, so we'll see how
this is gonna go.
if we get the second camera going. I think we have something there.
Yeah.
We really do.
Oh yeah. We're almost there. That's cool.
Yeah, the page quality is.
Wow.
I mean, it's got some like browning on the edges, but overall, like this
How's the front cover look?
fantastic, nice gloss. Really, this is truly one of the nicest pulps I've ever held in my hand. I mean that genuinely.
Pulps are tough.
Pulps are tough.
Well, I think a lot of it too was, guys,
Here, I'll put it back down.
even in business suits, they rolled it up and, shoved it in their
Oh,
pocket.
that's
on
a
the train.
good point. Yeah, yep.
They were designed to be read and thrown away.
That's totally fair.
Planet Pulp for $130, Joe.
Yeah, that works.
It's going to go to X Storm Rage.
X-Stone Rage, thank you very much. X-Men number 49, Classic Steranko. It's a Fine -5.5 for $145.
And happy birthday, Jimmy boy.
Happy birthday, Jim Steranko.
He usually watches, so.
Submariner number 35, Fine -5.5 for $44. Amazing Spider-Man number 93, Fine -5.5 for $50.
He's not seeing you, Joe.
Oh.
Oh.
That's funny.
I'm going to get a camera for behind the scenes because it's very entertaining back
Well,
there.
we need a monitor up here, you
I
know?
know.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic Adventures, Volume 10, number 8. This is from August of 1948. Good, very good 3.0 for $18.
Maybe make one that just says recap or wall scan
Wall
in
scan at the
progress.
bottom. Yes, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Then you don't have to.
I can walk you through from back here, but we're running a little late.
Well, I
anyway.
feel like we're almost, we got one left, right?
Yeah.
after this?
I imagine if I tried to walk you through it, the computer would probably blow up or something. Giant Size Dracula number 5. It's a VG 4.0, $18.
Did you end up watching that Dracula with Jack Palance?
I started watching it and it was a little dull.
You are the king of. You both of you.
What?
You watch like 10 minutes of a movie and you're like, eh.
You gotta grab me, man. You got like a 15-minute.
Pull me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're king of. You walk out of half of the movies that
I
you've
do, but
been to.
I stay 45 minutes.
Can I remind you of something?
Yep.
Cat in the Hat.
Nope.
The Grinch.
Yep.
Never mind.
I was asleep 8 minutes into that.
To be fair, is that Jim Carrey?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's nice that you just fell asleep.
Yeah,
I think that's
just-
actually yeah.
Well, I was real excited about it.
There were other things I could have done. The best part is Joe being afraid that I'm asleep.
If I
Yeah,
it's
I do.
fun.
I still remember being like, "What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna sit here?"
Like you can't just wake me up.
Context of the story, like a 6-year-old Joe went to go see The Grinch with Andy Fish one time, and Andy Fish fell asleep. So 6-year-old Joe Fish thought that he was going to have to fend
To
for
live
himself.
at the
I thought I'd have to.
Avengers 54, PG Fine 5.0 for $40. What would have been funny? You go to a work, you're like, I think my dad's dead, and they phone him up.
I think Jim Carrey killed my dad.
It would be likely that I would have killed myself. And I know when I woke up, I said to you, "Did he take the presents yet?" And you said no.
And then
I was
you
like, "Oh
and then
my
you fell back
God."
asleep.
Yeah. Like, this is unbelievable. How long is this thing?
That is very, very,
Oh,
very
it's amazing.
As if I'm some kind of psychic knowing that he takes the presents.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was pretty amazed. Like, what do you mean?
funny. That's coming up. All right, guys. that's all we have for you tonight. The website is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Visit the website. You're missing out on some deals there.
RoboPictoComics.com. Basement has comic supplies. It's got some bargain books. It's got some lots. Not a lot of stuff. We're actually adding some more stuff in there this week. First floor, we've been going crazy. I've also been adding some stuff to the second and third floors, which is some toys, some original art, some prints. We're actually loading in some 80 fish prints very soon. Some of my own stuff is going up. I'm hoping that Joe can put some stuff up there. So guys, go check out the entire website. Again, we have a lot to offer over there. Skateboard decks, t-shirts, comics, you name it.
And Picto 25 gets you free shipping on orders over $25.
Picto ships 25, gets you free shipping on orders over $25. You can combine with anything you buy on these Tuesday shows, but you got to place a website order. And
yeah, so if you go find something on the website, use that code. We can throw it in with your order here, and you get virtually
free
item
shipping.
for, if you find something for $25, you get that item
Yep.
for
And again,
$15.
if you overpay shipping at some point, we reimburse you the shipping. So again, if you place a website order, that's just an incentive to go check that out. Again, we've been, like Patrick O'Brien said, we've been adding a lot of stuff lately.
Adam's been killing it.
You get a lot
At
of
least
stuff.
10 to 15 items a day.
Yeah.
We're
That's
trying.
really
We're
fun.
trying
Yep.
to.
And don't forget the Picto Daily Digest, which always
Yes.
has something fun on it.
Yep. Joe Fish is killing it with the blog over there. We actually redid the homepage a little bit, reconfigured it so it's easier to kind of navigate and find those things directly. But yeah, Joe is updating the blog every single day, Monday through Friday. Joe, not weekends,
Not weekends, Monday through Friday,
Monday
business
through Friday.
days. I'm a banker.
but he's doing his whole string of movie reviews. I actually got a call today from a longtime customer who, out of the blue, was like, "Those reviews are fantastic." So
You should keep going every Friday.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it every Friday. A
horror
movie review. Yeah.
as you should.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, go check out the website. There's a bunch of stuff. A lot of fun to be had. Check out Picto Arcade and got anything else, boys?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
We'll
See you
see
next
everybody
week.
next week.